Hi everybody, thank you so much for being here today. First, I just want to introduce myself. My name's Cassidy Patterson and I'm with the Institute for Workplace Research. And recently I've partnered with the Kentucky Task Force on Aging Workforce. And our aim with the study that I'm about to go over with you is very interesting. I think it will eventually benefit us all, is the overall retiree experience within the state of Kentucky. And what we did is we surveyed quite a few current retirees in our state, and we basically were asking questions: what are the most common reasons for wanting to retire? What are you satisfied with your retirement life? What is the good parts of retirement? What are the bad parts? And what we aim to find and what we aim to do with Kentucky Task Force is be able to take that information and be able to create and implement programs and resources for current and also future retirees, so we can make that point of their life and that transition period more smooth, and then also, elevate that overall satisfaction with life. So with that being said, I want to kind of go over just what we found whenever we surveyed these current retirees. So like I mentioned, we surveyed over 1,000 retirees in the state, and we asked them their most common reasons for retirement. We also looked at gender differences, whether their reasons or overall life satisfaction differed between males and females. We also did a lot of data collection on what their overall satisfaction was with life now that they're in retirement. And then we also dug a little bit deeper into that and asked about what's the most bothersome aspect of retirement, as well as what's the most positive aspect of retirement. But that being said, we did find that current retirees do have quite a high score on overall life satisfaction, which is great. It means right now we have retired adults that are very satisfied with their life. But we want to continue to see that trend, and we want to continue to elevate that satisfaction the most that we possibly can. So the most common reasons we found for retirement, first is wanting to do other things, and of course that's not surprising. Once we spend our entire lives working, there comes to be a certain point where you want to just start doing things for you, and that might not necessarily be working. What is more interesting to me is that the second most common reason was actually due to poor health. And that's a little bit concerning to me, but we'll touch on that here in just a moment. But I think that's something really important that we need to focus on. We also, of course, like I said, spoke to them about the most bothersome and positive aspects, and we found that the most bothersome was actually financial inflation. Not what I was expecting to see, but it's not surprising. We all know that your finances can cause a great deal of stress within your life, so that makes a lot of sense why that would be bothersome to them. And we also found that the most positive aspect of retirement is that they're able to spend more time with their family. So what does that mean for us? What can we do to help? Well, first, like I said, we as a society, we are not, especially in Kentucky, we do not have the best health initiatives and health and wellness plans within the state. And it just makes me think, how many of these retirees actually wanted to retire? Were they ready? Did they want to stay in the workforce? And the only reason they couldn't is because of their poor health. So first, I think that we just need to come together as a society and within the workplace and establish better health initiatives and better health and wellness programs within our workplace and within our workplaces. As far as financial awareness, I think that this is extremely important. Nobody wants to have to deal with how they're going to be paying for food or their bills or whatever that may be. So I think we should, as a local community, should come together and create programs for financial literacy. And this would really come in hand before the actual retirement process. This would be for future retirees, so that way they can get themselves set up, so that's not something they have to worry about. And finally, we all have family, and we all probably know somebody that's retired. And if spending time with family is the best part of retirement, we can all just put in a couple more hours every once in a while and spend some time with family if that's going to help elevate that overall life satisfaction. So thank you all very much for listening and for being here today. I welcome any questions that anyone may have about the study or what we plan to do with the information. And I just want to thank you for your time and have a great day.